Hey everyone, welcome to a new demo time. We are testing out Cash Cleaner Simulator today. I have tested this game a bunch and basically know what I'm doing, but I want to show this game off because I like this. This is fun. It's got cool mechanics and dynamics and physics and everything, and I really enjoy this one. And so yeah, let's get going. Let's answer the call. We just woke up. I turned off the music just for the sake of that.
Rise and shine. Oh, how's the head? You had quite the day yesterday, huh? On your feet now. That's my boy. I know this place isn't exactly paradise, but you're not here on vacation. Whoopsie. No, you got a job to do. Don't worry, darling. I'll teach you everything.
So there we go. A little bit of an intro and places that are locked away from us for now. And jump, control, and shift. There we go. Completed the quest. I don't really need this one. So let's put it here. Can we send it? I haven't even tried. I don't even know what happens. No, it doesn't want to. It just tells you it's not something that needs to be on there. So let's dump it in the corner there and interact with objects. Let's see. Open and just grab everything in there. There was nothing in there. It was empty. Multiple small items. And you can throw things if you hold T. So let's grab all the money and just throw it on the table. Make a mess.
Hey, Mr. Rush, it's me again. Check your phone. I sent you a message.
I love the way they just fly apart when you do this, when you throw them. Or you can just go ahead and stack them. Let's just pick up this and put it over here. And we're gonna need all of that tape later. So, pull out the smartphone and check the darknet. We've got a mission from Betty Oops, and let's just accept that one. It's the first delivery. It requires us to pick up all the money and wrap it with the tape and just put it on here. Got some more boxes, more tape. We're gonna have a lot of tape to begin with. We'll need to buy it later. And some more of those. These can also be put together as one. Same with the tape. I know you can do more than two, but I don't know if that actually increases the size of them, so I haven't been doing that. Let's grab the next quest. It's from the Bill Whisperer. He wants 200 bills of any denomination in a box. Sure, we can do that. And he just dumps it in loose cash down upon us. Luckily, it's the only one who does that with cash. So we can go around and we can pick up all the money and make it into a neat stack later. There we go, can't pick up more, so we can just dump that over here. And when you're carrying like this in a bundle, you will lose money when you walk around. So you need to make sure you have everything. This quest will basically teach you to pick stuff up, hopefully in an effective way. And it'll also teach you to, or it could teach you to stack stuff like that. And lastly, it'll teach you how many bills actually fit into one stack. Because it wants you to send 200 bills, but it doesn't tell you how many is in one stack or pile or anything. But if you do here and hold the multi-pickup key, boom, you've got a stack. This stack here is 100. You see how the piles act differently? This one just turned out as a stack, but these are piled up like that. So wrap that in tape. We've got a stack of 100 bills. Grab one more and wrap that up and you got 2 there. Let's just grab ourselves a box. We can use one of these normal ones for this. Open that up. Put the bills in the box. Close the box and ship it. So there we go. Got yourself a knife. The knife is used if you accidentally make a wrap of bills that you want to change. So you just want to unwrap a stack of cash or open plastic. It also has the messenger. Basically, it just tells you about the missions and stuff like that. You can read those in your own run through. There's a story going on here, and you can like chat here and stuff with them. But they'll progress whether you read them or not. Let's go to the Black Market app, and we need a money counter. That's going to be crucial for our work. Let's check out that and wait for it to drop from the ceiling. And we've got ourselves a money counting machine. So let's put that on the table here. And now the thing is, now you can count the bills, which would have been easy like last time, and just go ahead and stuff all our bills into here and just go, how many are these? There's 100, and it's 3,280. And the rest of it was $170 more in 49 bills. So it's kind of cool. And the most important thing this machine does is that you can set what bills you want. So you can count, okay, how many hundreds do I have? It'll spit out the rest. And I had absolutely no hundreds. And then you can do that for the denominations that are in the game. So 50, hundreds, and tens. Which is very, very useful later, and that helps you sort the cash as well. So let's grab another mission, and you have one from Kermit Green that wants any wet or dry bills in tape in packs wrapped in plastic blocks in a suitcase. And there's some story behind that as well that you can read if you want to. There. And he's got boxes here, wet boxes of cash. And the screen here will tell you he wants $45,000 in that. So he wants any denominations, so let's just open this up. Hold F to grab all the money out of here. It looks like all, mostly, perhaps, mostly, if not all, 50s. There we go, and these are hundreds, it looks like. And then we got some tens. Looks like it's varied mix of bills, which had I opened one box at a time and not stacked them all, it would be easy to like count out an amount, but we have the machine for that. So let's start with the hundreds again. It'll just pile on the floor there, and it'll turn into a neat pile that I can grab from later. Money that is stacked on top of the machine will actually fall into the machine when there's room in the machine. So that's kind of cool. And something you can use later. That happens way too often. It's too easy to not see which bounding box you actually have selected, and that kind of makes it so that you end up picking up the wrong stuff way too often. Might be just me, but yeah. Let's put that back up here. Let's put you up on here again. Now we have 10,000 in hundreds. There we go. Wrap those 10,000, put them aside. I want to grab all of these things, put them on the table again. So let's keep piling into the machine. You can see that there are a lot of Darknet missions coming in, like occasionally when you're working, and some of them have timers. The ones with are not story related, so they are just missions you can take in addition to all the story, because they will not time out. So we got ourselves 2 of these now. That's 20,000 in $100 bills. So let me just sort through the rest of this here, and we've got 58 more pieces of hundreds. I like to use just a box like this and just store my extra loose change in them until I get the chance to buy 2 more of these counting machines. I can have 1 for each denomination. So let's grab all this money, put it back up on the table, and count out all the 50s. And a bunch of counting later, and we have all the money sorted. We got 3 boxes of loose cash, so 10s, 50s, and 100s. And then we have 5,000 in 10s, we have 5, 10, 25,000 in 50s, and we got 20,000 in 100s. And the mission wants us to deliver 45,000, which is 20,000, 30,000, 40,000, 45,000, and dump that into the suitcase, close the suitcase. But it's wrong because I forgot something, because we needed to wrap it in plastic. So it even knows that. So that's kind of cool. So another successful mission, and we've learned how to sort our money. Now, the black market has a lot of stuff that we can buy. It has tools, a portable UV lamp. Yes, there will be counterfeit money as well. Shopping cart, we have one of those. A money counter, it's got a washing machine. We'll get dirty money. We'll have to dry some money later. A trolley to move stuff around. A big UV lamp. The movable chute, and a lift platform. And of supplies, we'll get tape and cling wrap and various things to stash the money on. And misc is some chairs, a money gun, another shelf like this, a boombox, more tables, a ladder, and a sofa. So it's got a lot of stuff that we can find. So let's do another mission here. Let's do another for the Bill Whisperer here. He wants 10,000 in $100 bills in a black sports bag. Because he had a red sports bag and he didn't like it. And there's trash in here, and let's see, let's just dump all of that in there. It's got various denominations in here, but let's just count the hundreds first, since that's what we need. And we do have a black sports bag, so we can use that. There we go. The rest of the cash is actually basically just ours now. And we can ship this off. Alright, I've sorted the rest of the money he gave us, moved the shelf over here to make it a little bit easier for us when we're gonna stack the cash we get. And it's time for another mission. So the only one available to us is this one, custom dryer. It wants us to dry the money we get, 10,000 of it in any bills, in tape with packs to dry box. So let's grab that one, and that actually triggers something. Open the bags up, and there we go. And then she calls us.
Burn, baby, burn! Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I feel alive. Whoops. Wait, you're still alive? Oh, dear. I can only imagine the smell down there, Mr. Fresh Bacon. Looks like those piles of wet cash saved you from death. And I bet that money is all dry now. What a lucky boy. Next time you won't be so lucky. Next time, Mommy will finish off the job and she'll go...
So now we've got dry money that we can count up. One little trick I was doing in the beginning was basically I put this thing about here, and then I'll go ahead and fill the machine I-100s. The rest lands neatly in this. As you can see, that does have an effect on the frame rate, which sucks. So basically I cannot recommend that at all because it kills your frame rate to sort the bills neatly like this in a stack. And once it's done running, it works fine again. It's cool to transport your money like this, and it's cool to just dump in a bunch of cash like that, but it kills your frame rate. So just refrain from doing that if you like your frame rate. Yes, there are used ammunition in these things here. Oh. These bags, I've never seen them being used for delivering money at all, so might as well just burn them. They'll just take up space. And all the ammo as well, just throw it away. It's just in the way. So let me just go ahead and finish sorting up these bills here. And that was the last of it. Nice pile we've got going here. If I pick it all up, it'll stack it neatly for those of you who want neat stacks. And we've got some extra cash on hand here that we've got some ammo lying around because that'll happen a lot. And now we can do the mission. It wants in a box. Let's give him a gift box with 10,000 in it. And that'll never stop wobbling unless you put it on something. That gave us the dryer, a wonderful little piece of machinery that'll help us dry the cash that we get in. Let's see how we want this stuff placed. Let's grab this and place it down like in the corner here, perhaps. Now there's a bunch of them. So if you take one of these, like random ones here, this one just wants 25,000 in $100 bills in a box. So we accept that one. It delivers some money to us, and all we have to do is sort out the hundreds, grab a box. That's a box with something in it. It has a cup in it. We can throw the cup away. It has no use. Tens, let's just put them there. That was completely wrong. What am I doing? That's 20,000 in a box. So that's 5,600. If we take out 600 of those, grab what's in the machine. Let's just run that out. This should now be 5,000. Let's count it to be sure. And that is indeed 5,000. Let's put that in the box and ship it. And put the hundreds in the hundreds box. There's actually a lot of stuff in the hundreds box now, so let's just count that up. How much do we have? We have an extra stack of hundreds, so that's 10,000 we can have lying on the shelf. Awesome. Put that in there, and we've got ourselves another bag. Let's just put that there. And that's how you can like earn up a bit of extra cash. So let me just grab a few of these missions right away and sort out some money. There are no missions right now, so let's do the first spick and steal one. Clean and dry money, 42,000. So this is a mission that actually requires you to wash the money you have. But we don't have a washing machine yet, and it costs 2,000. We only have, up in the corner here, 875. So we actually need to work up a bit of a backlog of cash lying around that we can use for just that thing. So we can do this one instead. It's a life hacker. It wants us to send 7,000, but we will get money that is counterfeit as well. So we need to sort out the money that is counterfeit and put away the, or send back the one that isn't. So let's do that one. And we get a bunch of bags and a bunch of cash here. So now I'm gonna need a little bit of space for this one. So let's move that one over there. Let's grab all of this. Can we afford the UV lamp now? That's 1,000, almost. Which basically means we can't do this mission until we have a UV lamp. Unless we have 7,000 we can ship out. Let's see, we do have 10,000 just there. So if we split this one, we can give him, well, let's see, that's 5, 6, 7. So we can do that instead. He wants it wrapped in block or plastic, and he wants us to use a clean box, so let's do that. So you don't have to use the money they give you for a mission, which is very, very useful. Now grab all this trash, just burn that. We got ourselves a ladder, and there is a quest that we just got to open up some more of the area, and you can use the UV lamp when you have it to find some clues to where there is a thingy here, and it lacks the handle, and the handle is somewhere in here. And you need a ladder to find it, that's why it gave it to you. So the clues are in the texts that you got, so you can find it through that. Now, how much do I have? I have 975. I want to do, let's see, one little thingy here, that should give us over so we can buy the UV lamp. So just grab that one. It dumps in a couple of bags with cash for us. And he wants 25,000 in a sports bag. We can actually give him just 10, 25 in a sports bag right now. So we can sort it now instead. Put that up there. Always remember to check the bags for cash before you actually throw them in, because you can end up earning money. Which would be a stupid thing to do. We're going to need to sort all of that. And in the meantime, I will make sure that we can open up the next area. And whoop, there we go. We now got this, and we can use that to open up the other area to advance the story and advance the area to the largest in the demo right now. And I like that area, so I kind of want it. That blew up magnificently. And up here you have more fancy stuff.
Hello? I know you can hear me, little one. Hello? Good day, spectator. Mr. Fresh, do you copy? As the secretary of the Black Lotus, I extend our apologies for the explosion. We will conduct an internal investigation and punish those responsible. Wait, no! Sorry. I'll handle it, please. I'll explain everything to him right now.
So yeah, piggy bank is you need to return a lot of money, and it's one of the last quests in the demo, and it'll give you something special there. That one is what we did. Put money in a pneumatic tube. It wants us to just see what happens, so let's do that. Let's just grab a bunch of 10s actually. And then in the back here you have this that can hold some of the money. You can't hold everything you can carry. And then you just lock that up, push the button, and off it goes into the tube. And you can actually see it in the bottom there. We put in 500 and it needs to be topped up to 2,000. So let me just order up the portable UV lamp here so that we can get that one in. And let me just sort up this cash here while we're waiting for that. There we go. It's been sorted. Now we need to look into the counterfeit money. Let me just put this one on the table here. I'm gonna need it to light it on the money that we need to check. Turn it on, and let's just check here. These are bundled, so we'll put this here. This bag is empty. These are loose. That's going to be interesting because we'll need to check through those. So I like to use these, this one for exactly this, because now we can just take all the loose cash, dump it in there, because we're going to need to make stacks that we can work with. So let's just, now that we have that, we can pull out a stack and put that there. And now, as you see, these lines light up on the money that is not counterfeit. So basically all of these, even if they are dirty, we know that they are real. That can be our stack like there. They need to be washed. So let me put all the real cash in here. They'll need to be washed anyway. But we don't have the money to buy a washing machine just yet. So let's just dump all of that in there. Those were real. And I can do this really quickly because I'm used to it now. I've been doing it a lot. And if I recall correctly, and I'll just run through them in the game, all the money that you get that are loose like this is actually real money, not counterfeit. Needs to be washed, so I'll put it there. Now for the fun part. Let's take one of these. They are dirty, but splitting them open, and we'll have to look through them. And see that these areas here are good. That they light up in the UV light. Because if it don't light up, then it is counterfeit. So what I'll do now is to make it a little bit easier for us, I'll move over to an area of the other part of the base that makes this job a whole lot easier. So let me just bundle this one up again, put it together with this, and I'll have to move some stuff around. So let me just do that. All right, so here we are. I moved it into this corner here, and this is a place where we can see it a little bit better, especially during nighttime, if they are a counterfeit or not. See the difference between the bills on this side and on this side? These don't light up here. They are completely dark, while this one actually glows on that area, and also the symbol underneath here. So if I place it there, see that how that symbol in the hand there is yellow, but on this bill it's black. So this one is a counterfeit bill, and this one is a real bill. So now we'll just have to go through all of these stacks here. I'll just stack all the real ones into the machine because it'll make it easier. And all the counterfeit money, for now, I'll just dump it into here. Just leave all of that there. So we'll have to do that with each and every one of these. But the good thing is they're actually stacked. So I can grab all of this from one side down to a certain point. I can dump all of that in there. And as you see, all of the bills on the other side of the stack is actually real money, and only like on the threshold between them do you need to be careful. So these were the real ones. Now if you do what I did on my first playthrough, you opened all the money and you piled them up, and then you have a sorting hell that you need to get through, when you instead can do this. Those are the counterfeit. We got the real money on the other side. Down to about there. Real money. Count. I'm gonna need tape to bundle up all the real money. It'll need to be washed, but it's good to bundle it anyway because it'll be easier to manage. I had it on the wrong setting. Let's just dump that in there again. And these should all be counterfeit, yes. And again, just figure out the threshold for where the counterfeit is. And you can just easily grab the rest of it. You get a lot of extra hundreds in this mission. So it's good to have a way to stack it away or pack it or put it on a table, put it in a huge pile in the middle of the room. Do whatever you want with it. It's cool. See, what you can do is just throw it in the middle of the room. Let's do that. Let's Scrooge McDuck this place. Now, as you see, I've been doing this for a while now, and there's a reason why you'd want to do this in the dark, in the night, and stuff like that, because look how easy it is to spot the difference between the real bills and the counterfeit when it's dark and you just have the light of the black light. How much these real bills glow while these don't at all. There's nothing glowing on them whatsoever. It's really easy to spot the difference between those. Boom. There are a lot of bills that have these other markings here as well. For this mission, you can ignore that. All right, we're on the last of the stacks. Basically, I took all of the night in the game. Let's put this one in here and get all the counterfeit bills out of the way. That turned into all of this with those lying on top, and this stack as well, because if you try to stack all of these, they'll turn into a pile that falls down to the floor. And there's something wacky with the graphics of the counterfeit bills. So if I do that now, it falls down, but it gets this weird red thing going on all of them, basically marking them as counterfeit, I think, but you know, it's fine. And just run those through there so I can grab them. And that is how many we have. That pile here is all the real money that was in among the counterfeit one. So that is kind of cool. That is a lot of bills that you can use throughout your missions and all of that to, you know, ship out to other clients and all of that. What I like to do is I basically just wrap all of them up because I don't know what to do with all the counterfeit money. It doesn't matter. You can probably send it off to customers as well. I'm not sure about that. I haven't tried, so I don't know what happens. But I won't be doing that in the demo because I want you to figure out all of that stuff for yourself. I've enjoyed the demo a lot, and I've had a lot of fun with messing around with the mechanics and all of that stuff in the game. So that is the amount of counterfeit bills that were shipped off to us. So basically that's 50,000. So we got 100,000, 150, 170, $175,800 in counterfeit bills. Can you use them for something in the game? I'll let you find out for yourself. Here's all the money you got through that mission. That is a lot more. So there you go. 223,000 in real. That was packed together with the counterfeit ones and the other cash in addition to that though. So that is a lot of money that you can use throughout the missions and just keep sorting what comes in after you've actually delivered out. So you can deliver the missions straight off and just do missions and then sort or something like that. So this is really cool. This is very promising. It's only crashed a couple of times on me, this game, but in the time that I've played it, that has not been often at all. It's been very stable. It's been very polished. I like the look of the game. I like the feel of the game. It's really, really cool. I'm looking forward to the full release, which will be soon. I think it's the 8th of May that the full game will drop. I'm going to be looking out for this one. Really, and it's going to be cool. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed the video. So if you did, leave me a like. Remember to subscribe, all of that jazz. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.